Give me 30 minutes. I bought a Bentley truck. Sadly, most people will die without driving one, let alone owning it. And the few that will were told they had to wait until they had gray hair to do it. I did it at 23. If you think I'm trying to sell you a course, you can get in free. Save 200, keep watching. If you think I'm lying, you're gonna be sorry. But if you think I'm here to help, then you're gonna love this, because if you think I'm just flexing on you, I'm giving the Bentley away. And even if you don't win, I'll show you how to get a Hellcat or a Corvette like he did. I just need 30 minutes. Laptop, no phone, no distractions, full focus. Let's go. That's clear grease water. Let's go. Look at this. We got multiple balconies out here. I literally rented this shit out just for y'all. I don't care about the materialistic shit. Let's go down to the second balcony and talk more about what we have going on. What I've done is I've struggled a shit ton to make racks. I struggled hard as fuck to make my first 10,000, struggled hard as fuck to make my first 100,000. And I studied so many other people from my community who did the exact same things. And I built a system that I believe is the best way to take anybody, almost anybody, like if you have to be willing to grind. But if you are, spiral staircase too. Oh my God. From that regular lifestyle to a lifestyle like this where you can fly out to different countries whenever you want, drop couple thousand on a weekend like it's nothing. And it starts with this, right? Let's look at the faces. This is where I was pissed off, broke as fuck, not bitchless, but damn near close. And the girls I did have, they had better options, right? I didn't have money. I couldn't show them the nice life, the experiences that girls like to have, right? Then I went to here, right? I was locked in. You see how big his fucking eyes are? I was locked in on making myself as focused as possible and learning as much money information as I possibly could, squeezing it all into my brain. Yeah, take a look at this too. It gets crazy. So I was at that stage, and then I learned the money. I learned how to make money, and then I was happy, right? After being locked in so hard, I was able to be fucking happy. This is the diamond earring. I spent 10 bands on diamond grills that I just lost. Straight up, just lost them. I was eating that Shake Shack. I took it out to fucking set it on the tray so I could eat my Shake Shack without having chili cheese busting all through my diamonds. Who wants chili cheese in their diamonds? And I threw the tray away after I was done with the food. Oops, the grills were on it. Lost 5 bands. That's the lifestyle you can actually live when you take the anger, use it to lock in, and then use that to get money. And these products that I've created, these ideas, these paths through life, do that. And then after that is post money, but we're not even ready for that. So you're gonna see some crazy shit here. But let's start with how to take your anger and you wanna make money. You see other people having the things that you wanna have, and you see, this guy's stupider than me. This guy's not as locked into me. We start with the Cash Club. If any of you guys were in my Discord server, and let's show some shit on the screen from the Discord server, we had a dude who didn't even have 2 hands. May God bless his soul and help him through life, but the nigga helped himself because he was spreading hella cheese. The beautiful thing about that was we brought a group together of people who were all working hard and chasing money and getting money. So the nigga who's making 10 bands a month or even 100 bands a month, you can have the dude who has 100 bands a month who actually wants to help people who haven't even made their first fucking 1,000 yet, but they're just not locked in. I haven't made my first 1,000 yet, but I'm asking you basic questions like, how do I up my credit score? I answered that shit in multiple TikToks for free, and then I have the course. You could buy it or don't, where I go in depth on it and walk you through it. But that you shouldn't even I don't even want you to buy a course for $300 or $500 or $1,000 if you aren't locked in enough to even complete the course. Like, this is what this is about, motivating y'all to get money. And I know it's hard. It's hard when you have society telling you to go to college and you have your job, which is giving you a slight little paycheck, and it feels good and you're safe with that, right? But it's not really like pushing you to be insanely great. And that's what we're gonna do in this community. If you are a broke nigga, I don't care if you haven't made, I don't care if you've never seen $500 to your name, you get in Cash Club, we will make sure, as long as you're ready to grind, that these individuals with hundreds of bands and income are ready and glad to help you. So what is Cash Club? Number one, it is a cult. We're gonna use cult psychology just to get you to, like Scientology, like they control people's minds, right? But what do they do it for? What purpose? They just want to like extract money out of them. I want to do it to get you locked in, right? I'm not gonna make any fucking money off this. I'm gonna keep it real. We're charging $44 a month, but anyone who made money, anyone who made at least 1,000 with one of my methods gets in free. Anyone who makes 1,000 gets in free. The flipping method is the easiest method. All of these people, some of them 14 years old, making 14,000 off of this, literally. And I know screenshots are like hard to believe, so we'll get in the Cash Club and you'll see people like talking about it. So either make your first 1,000, or if you like just feel like, like I have this question and that question, we'll keep you on the lower levels because there will be levels to this. And you'll be with people who are like you, who haven't made their first 1,000 yet, and you'll be able to all talk to each other about how to get to that first band. And once you get that first band, you get in for free. But you have to be willing to grind. You have to take action. You have to figure some of this shit out on your own. I've given more than enough information. I've given way more information than I had before I made my first 1,000 in my free TikToks. So for you to not have made 1,000 off the method, I know it can be tough, but you'll be able to get there. All right. So we're using cult psychology to get you to that level, right? Next, there's a course, the flipping course, right? I made a TikTok about flipping, and off that TikTok alone, 14-year-olds have made 14,000. Like, there will be other beginner courses, but this is the easiest method. This is how I made my first 10 bands. This is how I made my first 20 bands, just being able to talk and negotiate. Why am I teaching this? Not just because it's how I made my first good amount of money, but also because you're going to need these skills at every level of life. Steve Jobs was known, for creating Apple and the iPhone and the MacBook and being a billionaire, but he was also known for being an insane negotiator. He's negotiating with billionaires, so you're going to need these skills on every level, right? So it's not just that, though. It's also a community. I have hella millionaire friends, a few like 10, $20 million friends. I'm going to hit them up and make sure they're in there. If you guys are grinding hard, like if you make 1,000 in a day, I'll tap you in with everyone else, because we don't want, like, I don't want to hit Musa up, for example. I was just on the phone with him the other day, or my boy Dan, who owns real estate all over LA and has a property on the Strand, one of the third most expensive zip code in LA, which is one of the biggest cities in the world. $20 million house. He showed me the blueprints. He's buying two of them next to each other, bulldozing them both, and building on top of that. I will extend my network to you guys if you're young and hungry and showing that you're ready to make money fast, right? So that's the community of it, right? And then also the car, right? Like giveaway, Bentley access. Each 1,000 you make gets you an entry to the Bentley, whether you're in the cash club or not. Even if you don't want to pay the little 44 after you made a band, all right, cool. Make a band, you're entered. That simple, right? It's shaped like a pyramid, which is actually good. That's why the Discord works so well, because people couldn't just get in. You weren't even able to type in the Discord unless you showed that little dog go woof. Unless you showed some sort of money making ability. If you had made some money, if you had helped someone make some money, whatever. Then now you're able to type. Now you're in level 0, right? If you showed you're making some money, now you're in level 2. Now you're in level 1, level 2. This will be like that too. Pyramids are good. This is the Amazon logo. How hard does Jeff Bezos work? Maybe he works hard, maybe he doesn't. Or even when he was at the head of Amazon, you could say he worked hard in the beginning, but Jeff Bezos literally, he says this on an interview, for most of his time as the CEO of Amazon, he spent 3 hours a day on it. He took 3 meetings a day, 1 hour each, and he just told people what to do. He had the vision and he had others execute it, right? Meanwhile, and he was doing this 3 hours a day on yachts sometimes, like partying around, fucking around with his girl. Meanwhile, Amazon workers have to pee in bottles because they get no breaks. Like, just working hard is not the way to do it. And, we'll get deeper on that. But, I kind of forget what this was, but anyways, hop in now. It's 44 a month, but here's why it's actually worth $200 a month. Number one, I'll hire you. I work with so many people from my own community. My editors, or both of my editors, were from my own community. Like, you get to work for me. I'm not just with people I work with. I don't just offer money. I offer a solution, a future. And if you work with me, I'm going to make sure the higher levels that I reach, you're paid more and more as well. You also get Bentley entry, right? And we're gonna track and verify each band, so we make sure the person who not just made the most bands, right? We're probably gonna cap the entries at 10. You make 10 bands, you get 10 entries. If you already made 10 bands, you could probably make 20 bands, and you can get a Bentley on your own. We want to give it to somebody who really grinded hard as fuck. Like if bro with one hand, but he may even be rich as fuck now. But if bro with one, we want to give it to that person, right? We're going to have VAs reach out to you. VAs are going to be contacting you every single day, making sure you're in this club. If you're getting texts from bad bitches every day, or texts from friends who aren't as focused as you, or all this shit in your phone that's kind of distracting you. Even Instagram notifications. Hey, look at this stupid post that may make you laugh for 10 seconds, but it's not going to add any true value to your life. We're going to have VAs reaching out to balance those negative notifications with positive notifications, right? And we do, and there is a prize. You may get 1 free month just for watching this entire video and taking notes and, letting me know how you felt about it, right? The 4 C's, we covered those. It's $44 because of psychology, right? $44 is 2 numbers together. It's not like the $50 Hustlers University, but everybody has that much to risk. To be honest, you got to take some risk, bro. Like, y'all don't understand. I want you to make I want you to make some money. I want you to make money so bad that you may not believe this. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm not. You got to take the risk. But if you make your first 1,000, which so many other people have done with the free course, bro, I'm sweating, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Oh my god, it's fucking hot out here. Make your first band, I'll give you the 44 back. You got my word. And also, I'm doing the 44 because it'll be 40 a month minus whatever fees we have. That's what the actual price, 40 a month. The extra 4 is voted on. We put all the money together. We put it towards something. Maybe we get a flight for one dude, depending on the size of the community. But if the extra $4 a month goes to the level of like hella bands, like, we are going to get a B&B like this and fly, and you fly yourself out if you're making bands. But for those who can't afford it but they're grinding hella hard, we fly you out and we just all link up and get money. Also, we're gonna do a Bentley rental, like, until we make enough money to get the Bentley. I told you it's $1 million. That means if 1,000 of you, I have way more than 1,000 fans. If just 1,000 of you make $1,000 each, that's $1 million. At that point, I give the Bentley away. I'm not just gonna give it to an audience that's maybe believes me but kind of doesn't and is not willing to take a risk, even on me themselves. Like, make 1,000. It's not that hard. But yeah, we'll do like Turo, so we'll have Turo insured just in case you crash the Bentley. Me and the credit code's not fucked. Me and Cash Club isn't fucked. We'll have Turo cover the insurance. Also, I don't care about this money. It's income. I had the Bentley as my wallpaper, got it, said, this is cool, but I want to give it to y'all. What's next for me is a fucking yacht. A yacht with a helipad. Like, if you have a yacht without a helipad, is it really a yacht? No, it's not. It's a little boat. It's a little fucking Hot Wheels, right? So this, no matter, even if I get a ton of y'all, like, Hamza's like way bigger than me on YouTube, and he's only making a couple hundred a month. I'm looking for a couple hundred a month would not even begin paying for a yacht like I want. So that's what I want. And when I get the yacht, I'm sharing the yacht in the house also. But understand that I don't need this income. I'm doing this strictly to get you guys rich. And the 44 a month is just so you have some skin in the game. You're willing to take some risk, right? And we'll be getting on your ass about if you're not, if you pay the 44 a month and you're not even fucking going hard about it. Okay, so that's that, right? So I think all of that together is worth at least $200 a month. If you're gonna make 1,000 if you grind, right? 1,000 a month is 200 a month is only 20% of that. If you're not a 20% chance to make 1,000 a month, that's worth $200, right? But it's not $200 a month. It's 44. This is a fucking steal. $200 a month is more than generous. But we're gonna give it to you even lower than that. Next, once you've made your first 1,000 and are making thousands and you have shit running, right? Now you're going from the anger, right? You're locked in, and you being locked in is getting you closer and closer to being happy right here. Like, I have money, I'm happy, I'm good, right? So if I had the iPad, I'd throw some dollar signs on this little motherfucker. Now we have the credit code, right? This is the main product. This is the product I've put the most work into. But I realized, like, a lot of people shouldn't even be focused on credit. Credit is going to take discipline and constant focus to succeed with. If you don't have both of those things, if you're not locked in like this, you're never going to succeed with credit. So we're going to up this to 3 bands, right? Having a great credit score will save you at least $3,000 on your car loan, because they charge a way higher APR on your car if you don't have good credit. Now, 5% APR, which is like what I got, 5 to 8%, some shit like that, versus 10%, 20% APR. Doesn't sound that bad. 5 to 20%. You walk into the dealership, they'll tell you 20% like it's a good number. It's a fucking scam. But the reason it's bad because APR is over time. So every year, that's 20%, right? So if you get a 3-year car loan, you're paying 30% total. That means on a even $60,000 car, 30% of that is 20 bands. That's a whole other shitty little car that you could have had on the side. So you're gonna say, but let's not overdo it. Like, right? Like maybe you get a cheap car. You're gonna save at least $3,000 over the life of your car loan with amazing credit, right? You need credit to move in this society. All of the billionaires use credit. Do you think Elon Musk, when he wants to buy $100 million property, sells $100 million worth of Tesla stock? No, selling Tesla stock, meaning Tesla is a valuable company. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world, or was the richest man in the world, because he owns a certain percentage of Tesla. If Tesla's worth $1 billion and he owns 30% of that, he has $300 million, right? But he doesn't sell the $300 million to buy the $100 million apartment. He just takes a loan out on it. Banks will give you loans, so they all use credit, right? And speaking of houses, it will save you at least 30 bands on your mortgage, regardless of whether you want to be rich as fuck, like down here, like post money, regardless of whether you want to be post money or not, you are going to, and we have crazy shit in the post money section, but fuck that. You gotta, before you're here, completely locked in, completely zen, you gotta get happy with money first. You gotta get your money situation sorted. So regardless of whether you want $1 million net worth and you're happy, 5 million, 10 million if you're happy, you are going to need a car and a mortgage, and great credit will save you $3,000 on the lifetime of your car and $30,000 over the lifetime of your mortgage, and that's on $1 million house. The APR scam applies to that too. Also, we show you how to finesse points with credit, right? You can get 3 to 5% points cash back if you are playing the cards right. Like usually they'll give you 1 to 2% standard, but if you get the higher level cards and spend them in the exact right ways and get the right cards for the right situations, like travel, to get free flights, to be able to get not B&Bs but hotels that look like this for free, 3 to 5% of 5 bands a month. 5 bands a month times 12, I believe that's $60K a year. 3 to 5% of this, you're getting around $3K free already. $3K here, $30K here, $3K here. This $30K is going to take a bit longer, right? This $3K, you're going to save that over 2 years. $30K mortgage, that's like 15, 30 years. $3K car, you're making that back 1 to 2 years. If you have over a 2-year car loan, you're kind of fucked, but still. And also, you can easily get $200 a month in manufactured spend, $200 a month over even a few months. It's easily worth $3K. Credit Gold 2.0 does not cost $3K at all. You can get a Hellcat or a C63 guaranteed. When you follow all the rules and you don't get this car, you get your money back straight up. I don't want your fucking money, especially not $1,000, if I'm not giving you the value you deserve. These are like $40,000, $50,000 cars. You can get access to that money with the credit code. Easy. I did it. I got a fucking Bentley. It's obvious. Also, we'll get you to that 800 credit score, which is going to get you $3K off your car, which is going to get you 30K off your mortgage, and you're going to be able to get at least $30K in personal credit. You want to use that and run off with it? I don't recommend it. You can go ahead. If you want to use that 30K, flip it to 60K. Oh, boom, I have this business idea, but I just need 30 bands to do it. I want to flip this car. I want to bring a Hellcat to London. Fucking genius idea, because Hellcats are popular out anyways. Because they can't get Hellcats. In America, Hellcats, you see it every day, but out there it's rare, right? Just like in Germany, a BMW or a Mercedes-Benz is like a normal, easy, shitty car. But in America, it's like a foreign. Oh, it's a German car. You think Germans care about German cars? No. Now, it's going to take you 6 months. That's the fucked up part about this. It's going to take you 6 months to get it, but it won't take you 6 years. Yeah, but the credit quote Bentley edition is going to do all this for you. That's why I think it's worth at least $1,000. Maybe you take the shit and you fucking fail. Maybe it's just all bad for you, right? Well, consider that all ages need credit. Even if you're 16 right now, learning about credit right now, investing in building your credit report to the biggest level it could be, so that when you do turn of age and you're able to start building credit, everything is set for you already, and that's not a thing that you're going to have to go through in life, is important. And if you are 20, You can already get a head start. You can already backdate credit. We talk about how to do that too. So you can, if you were 20 and you spent the last 2 years of your life not even really trying that hard on credit, but you're like, hey, I'm ready to give everything I have to focus on this and get it done now. What are these birds saying, bro? I don't know. If you're able to do that, it's even easier for you. It's also super simple with the secret sauce that we have. Like, it's just, I always say this: 80% of the credit code, you could do like a lot of work. You could read all the books I've read, listen to all the podcasts I've done, and do it yourself. We package it in a way that's broken down for you step by step, and go check out the credit code video to break down, for me to break down exactly what we do. There's way more. I've only said 20% of what we do here, but 80% of credit information, if you follow it and you are disciplined and you put hours into it, I'd say probably 6 months of your life focused on just researching before you even get started, you'll be able to find that information. But the secret sauce is like the 20% that people are just keeping secret for themselves because they want to remain rich while others remain poor. Like, that's just what it is, right? You can get yourself a Bentley. You can get yourself a vet. People have done this off of my free information. Look at these guys. So yeah, you'll be able to get that. Also, banks want to loan money to you. Understand that. You have a high chance of success because banks need people with great credit scores who they know are not going to run off with the money. And even the people who do run off with the money, they make it their job to seem, the dude who's running off with the 20,000 has an even better credit report than the dude who's actually going to pay it back, because he knows he set up everything perfectly because he wants to run off with that 20,000. He wants to, blow it all on a Birkin bag for a bad bitch. So I think Birkins are like 30. But yeah, he of all people is gonna make it look great. So understand that banks want to loan money. That is how they make their money, off of interest, right? But if you have bad credit score, you're gonna be paying hella in interest. You're gonna be paying this 3K, even 6K over what you should be paying for your car. We're gonna save you that. You're gonna be paying 30K, probably even 60K over what other people are paying. Credit code's gonna save you that. So it's easily worth 3 pens. The work required, not much, man. We made credit fun. It is literally as simple as a high school special ed class. You just have to show up. As long as you show up, we got you. But we just need you to show up, right? Okay. Imagine graduating college. This is credit college. Like, these get deep. We're having a tiered process, an entire 6-month process, month 1, month 2. They're beautiful. And you're going to graduate from this 6-month college, not 4 years, with the Hellcat as your graduation present. How many fucking people get that? Even the ones with rich families don't get that, because the rich dad looks at his son like, fuck, I did all this shit. What the fuck have you done? Even though he wants to build a nice life for his son, it's like, I want you to be like me, honestly, right? Learn, leave, live, okay? Now that's all we need to talk about. That's all you need to worry about right now. But once you do have a bit of money, you're gonna get like this, bro. This is what it was for me, and this is why I spent the past 6 months not even making content, because you'll realize money won't make you happy. And even working with y'all didn't make me happy, because I knew if I get on the phone with a nigga and really motivate him, yeah, for that next 1 or 2 days, he's going to be grinding, and he's probably gonna make $500 or $1,000. But does he have the fire in him like me? Not to say that I'm better than anyone. I just have been through more tough, evil shit in life that put that fire in me. So does he have the fire in him like me to grind not just for a day, but for 100 days and see no results and still believe that on day 101 he's going to fucking crush it? No, he doesn't, right? So it made me like this. Helping people made me like this. Like, fuck, I can only spend so much time in a day to help so many people, but I'm making content about how to make money and giving a step-by-step tutorial, and niggas still aren't doing it, right? And I have the Bentley, but it doesn't make me happy because I didn't do it for that. I did it to help y'all, but I'm not able to help, and that's why I built this. But yeah, that feeling, whether you have that from helping people or not, whether you have that from money or not, whether you get that from girls or not, maybe you already had a shit ton of riz and now you pull up in a Bentley and it's like, fuck, you can get a shit ton of pussy, nigga. If y'all hear the stories I'm gonna tell in the sales video for this, oh my god, right? Slut secrets, fuck. So it's gonna leave you like this, and that's where you get to post money. You've made either all the money you want to make, or you at least know money's not going to be an issue for me anymore. I've created enough connections and enough money-making systems that are going to take care of me for the rest of my life, even if I never work again. Cool. Now what do you need? Network. You need to be networking with people who are making a shit ton of money. You can't do it on your own, right? Um, I have a shit ton of valuable people that I can connect y'all with, but y'all have to provide them value. Um, I network with a specific system. I only 20% of the people I ever network with, or I ever ask for anything or have ever asked a favor of. I just give shit. I've put myself in a position in life where I can do a shit ton of favors for people, and it won't really fuck me up. So, I'm doing hella favors for people, and some of that comes back, some of it doesn't. I don't care. I want other people to be happy. Most of my life has been people doing favors for me. Like, a lot of this shit, even though I worked hard, a lot of it is just some dude says, hey, young dude, you're working hard, let me help you out here. So that's beautiful. So I want to help people do that. So yes, you're going to have a high chance of success with this system. Time. It takes as long as you want. You could right now, anybody right now could skip all this money making advice and just start making friends. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this big fucking Greek beetle, nigga. I almost had that. Why is it so fucking large? Ew. You could skip all the money making advice and just make friends with rich people. And not only will they like give you jobs and shit, if you know how to provide value to them, they'll fucking take you on vacations like this. Like I take people on vacations. I look out for people. I pay for everything for people who just have a good vibe. And this teaches you not only how to have a good vibe, but make yourself a valuable person to be around. So that's big. The work required, it is going to be a shit ton. You have to switch your entire social brain. You have to be ready to let go of your current friends, or at least speak to them less, and be willing to talk to 100 people and get 100 no's. No, I don't want to kick it with you. No, I don't want to fuck with you. No, I don't want to give you any advice. But the one dude who does will literally change your fucking life. Okay? Slut secrets. Fuck. I don't even want to like go into this. But like I do, and I have like rich friends. I have friends with a shit ton of riz. I have friends who have dated and fucked on, you know, some of your favorite rappers, girlfriends and ex-girlfriends. Yes, and we have proof for all this shit. Not that I even want to put them out there like that. That's one thing about it. Dudes who fuck a lot of girls want to keep fucking a lot of girls, so they don't want to talk to everybody about, oh, I fuck this bitch, I fuck that bitch. You put yourself out there like that, it looks bad on you. Other girls say, oh, he's a hoe, right? So let's not even get into all this, but I'm running through these hoes and like beating the shit out of the kitty fast. Like niggas are taking bitches on 3-5 dates. I'm beating it down in the bathroom within the first hour of meeting her. Sometimes 30 minutes, even a couple times 10 minutes, like real shit, bad bitches. But I do fuck a lot of 7s and 7.5s. So I'm not gonna lie, like the 8 is like, you know, maybe monthly, right? Last thing is clout control. It's so very easy to get a fuck ton of clout. That's how I did it. Like I worked hard at it for 1 month, and in 1 month of posting, I got 100K. 1 month of posting got me 80K in that month, but I didn't post any after that, and I still like got to 100K. Like it's those posts continued to grow on YouTube and TikTok. It is 100% chance of success if you do the work. However, you have to do a lot of work. That's the downside of it. You have to put a shit ton of work in. You have to do 2 to 4 hours a day, right? So for TikTok, 2 to 4 hours would get you 2 to 4 TikToks. For YouTube, 2 to 4 hours would get you maybe one YouTube video. If you stretch it, 3. But time, you're gonna get it fast. You do what I did, it will only take you a month. So this is everything we're offering. The post money shit doesn't really matter. We are trying to get you here because we're trying to get you. We're just trying to get you from here, angry, pissed off. The world is like fucking me over for so many reasons because fuck it is, bro. If you are not rich in this world, you are fucked. This world shits on people who are not rich. And in COVID, when everybody got poorer and minimum wage stayed the same, but everything got more expensive, the rich got richer. It is only getting harder. This anger is only getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? So we're trying to get you from anger to locked in. And Cash Club will do that. The community is insane. The amount of effort I'm going to put into this is insane because honestly, on these levels, the dudes who could spend $1,000 on a course and maybe it's a scam. I mean, I'm making sure it's not. My reputation's on the line, but how do you really know that? Because people have probably lied to you and scammed you before. And then all the post money shit. Not many people can take that risk. Not many people are even going to build their credit. We got to work with y'all right here. This is where most of society's at. But once you're locked in, and once you're making cash, drop that ban on that credit code, and we're making sure you get Hellcat or C63. I don't know what other car in the $40,000 to $50,000 price range a lot of niggas like, but and that's another thing. Like if you know about cars, you like a lot of people see a Hellcat and think it's like a 50, 60,000, or they just think it's an expensive car. It's not. and to that 800 credit score, which is going to guarantee you 3,000, at least 3,000. And it's 1,000. It's not 3,000. It's going to guarantee you at least 3,000 off your car. It's going to guarantee you at least 30,000 off your mortgage. Unless you buy like a fucking $100,000 house, right? You know what I mean? Like, and anybody at any age needs this information and will use it and will spend thousands of dollars if they do not take advantage of the credit system. And yeah, it's super simple with the secret sauce. Like, it's weed on top of the basic discipline shit that's gonna take 6 months. That even though we made it fun, you have to show up for the fun. The secret sauce on top of that is just crazy. And you don't even have to worry about a fucking Bentley giveaway at all. Enter the Bentley giveaway, make bands still, love that, but you don't have to worry about that shit when you have such great credit that you can get a Bentley on your own. So yeah. And then once if you even care about further achievement at this point, maybe you had everything in life set and you just needed the money. But if you want an insane network, if you want to see a side of these women, right? Because a lot of dudes figure out their wife or their girlfriend. Oh, she told me she had 5 bodies, but it turns out she has 50, and she had 2 threesomes in college. Like, fuck. You don't want to walk through life not knowing the depths of evil, kind of, but also disgusting sluttery that these sluts get up to. They get fucking nasty. You don't want to go through life dealing with women and not have had that slut experience, because we look at Tom Brady's wife, right? She left him for the fucking jiu-jitsu trainer and fucked him. She fucked him hella while she was married to Tom Brady. Like, this is just like pathetic. Like, the number one man, you think he's the number one man because he wasn't post money. He never got to post money. He was just football. Oh, money. Credit code for us because we're regular dudes, but the football guy, he's Tom Brady was right here, and he thought he never had to go here and say, "Huh, money's not everything. Money's not gonna stop me from my bitch cheating on me." Huh. That's what Slut Secrets is. And then Cloud Control is so simple and easy to get a shit ton of followers. I know the hacks. I know how to get in people's minds. I got in your mind. You saw my videos. It wasn't on accident. And I know how to use that to get clout. So if you want fame, if you want like a cool lifestyle, that will do it. That's pretty much it. $44 a month, all it costs to start. And if you've already made 1,000 with the method, show proof and show extreme proof, because a lot of people think that I'm capping and that we're capping. We are not. So show extreme proof, and you don't have to pay. But if you don't have that proof, and if you feel a little nervous, like, fuck, like, can I really? Just pay that $44 a month, and you'll be around a lot of other people, so you can make that first 1,000. So the $44 a month won't even matter. Like, if you're actually worried about $44 a month, you need to be the one paying for $44 a month. The dude who doesn't care of, oh, $44 a month is nothing because I know I'm going to make that back. The dude who has that mentality, if he grinds hard, he's going to get the $44 a month back from me personally. I'll send it personally to you, Apple Cash or whatever, PayPal. But he doesn't need this shit. Whether he spends the $44 a month or not, he's gonna make that 1,000 back. But the dude who's kind of on the fence about it, risk the 44, bro. And if I scam you, fucking leave hella comments like, he left me 44 a month and I followed his course and I didn't make any fucking money. That never happens, bro. The only people who don't make money are the people who don't follow the course. But we are going to use this cult to figure out exactly what makes you tick, what makes you work, and use that to push you and drive you to make that money. Man, it's your first 1,000, right? You can do it in a day if you grind hard. If it'll take you a week if you like are kind of slacking, or you have a lot of other priorities. Not work's not a priority, but some people have, like, don't fucking go in the break room on your job and tell the boss you're taking a shit for 2 hours and oh, my bowels are bad, and fucking start running this course. But if you do have family issues or whatever, someone has cancer or someone is on their deathbed, I understand if you don't have enough time, so it will take you like a week. But yeah, man, get on that now. Let me know what you guys think of this, and also let me know what you guys think of this video. If this video provided any value to you, let me know. Say what you felt about it, leave a comment, even send me a video so we can let other people know like how valuable this is, because you didn't have to buy shit from this video. From this video, you could have paid me $0 and learned about the Cash Club and made your first 1,000, or you already made your first 1,000 with one of the methods I've shared, or even your own new interesting method. Send them to me at artowellchannel@gmail.com so we can let other people know how much value I'm doing my best to provide to you guys, and let me know what other things you would like to see. Okay, I'm going. See you inside the Cash Club. That's level 1. If you're here, get to that Cash Club. If you're here, yeah, get to that Cash Club. If you want an insane network, if you want to see a side of these women, right? Because a lot of dudes figure out their wife or their girlfriend. Oh, she told me she had 5 bodies, but it turns out she has 50, and she had 2 threesomes in college. Like, fuck. You don't want to walk through life not knowing the depths of evil, kind of, but also disgusting sluttery that these sluts get up to. They get fucking nasty. You don't want to go through life dealing with women and not have had that slut experience, because we look at Tom Brady's wife, right? She left him for the fucking jiu-jitsu trainer and fucked him. She fucked him hella while she was married to Tom Brady. Like, this is just like pathetic. Like the number one man, you think he's the number one man because he wasn't post money. He never got to post money. He was just football. Oh, money. Credit quote for us because we're regular dudes, but the football guy, he's Tom Brady was right here, and he thought he never had to go here and say, "Oh, money's not everything. Money's not gonna stop me from my bitch cheating on me." So Slut Secret, that's what Slut Secrets is. And then Cloud Control is so simple and easy to get a shit ton of followers. I know the hacks. I know how to get in people's minds. I got in your mind. You saw my videos. It wasn't on accident. And I know how to use that to get clout. So if you want fame, if you want like a cool lifestyle, that will do it. That's pretty much it. $44 a month, all it costs to start. And if you've already made 1,000 with the method, show proof and show extreme proof, because a lot of people think that I'm capping and that we're capping. We are not. So show extreme proof, and you don't have to pay. But if you don't have that proof, and if you feel a little nervous, like, fuck, like, can I really? Just pay that $44 a month, and you'll be around a lot of other people, so you can make that first 1,000. So the $44 a month won't even matter. Like, if you're actually worried about $44 a month, you need to be the one paying for $44 a month. The dude who doesn't care of, oh, $44 a month is nothing because I know I'm gonna make that back. The dude who has that mentality, if he grinds hard, he's gonna get the $44 a month back from me personally. I'll send it personally to you, Apple Cash or whatever, PayPal. But he doesn't need this shit. Whether he spends the $44 a month or not, he's gonna make that 1,000 back. But the dude who's kind of on the fence about it, risk the 44, bro. And if I scam you, fucking leave hella comments like, he left me 44 a month and I followed his course and I didn't make any fucking money. That never happens, bro. The only people who don't make money are the people who don't follow the course. But we are going to use this cult to figure out exactly what makes you tick, what makes you work, and use that to push you and drive you to make that money, man. It's your first 1,000, right? You can do it in a day if you grind hard. If it'll take you a week if you like are kind of slacking, or you have a lot of other priorities. Not work's not a priority, but some people have, like, don't fucking go in the break room on your job and tell the boss you're taking a shit for 2 hours and oh, my bowels are bad, and fucking start running this course. But if you do have family issues or whatever, someone has cancer or someone is on their deathbed, I understand if you don't have enough time, so it will take you like a week. But yeah, man, get on that now. Let me know what you guys think of this, and also let me know what you guys think of this video. If this video provided any value to you, let me know. Say what you felt about it, leave a comment, even send me a video so we can let other people know like how valuable this is, because you didn't have to buy shit from this video. From this video, you could have paid me $0 and learned about the Cash Club and made your first 1,000, or you already made your first 1,000 with one of the methods I've shared, or even your own new interesting method. Send them to me at artofwealthchannel@gmail.com so we can let other people know how much value I'm doing my best to provide to you guys, and let me know what other things you would like to see. Okay, I'm going. See you inside the Cash Club. That's level 1. If you're here, get to that Cash Club. If you're here, yeah, get to that cash club. This video you're about to watch is what ensued from the Santorini trip with a credit code member. I was on live saying, you know, any of you guys who are actual grinders and actually hustle and go hard, pull up to Santorini. I'm gonna be there. I won't charge you a dime, and you can ask me whatever you want and we can get up to great financial conversations. And that's what happened. Within the first 30 minutes, we knocked out, I believe, at least 50 bands in value. I thought bro was like kind of like on the come up and kind of really needed my help, but bro's already like set. He's a credit code shining member, multiple high limit credit cards. I believe he was actually able to travel hack his flight, so he paid 2 bands to fly out, but like really he just, you know, this is what the Cash Club is actually about. Not just, you know, the 44 a month or the first 1,000 you'll make from there. It's really about getting to the point, providing value to the point where you can network with grinding individuals. We got Daniel Hamori in the cut for like the 5th time. It's like the 5th tip. We, you know, told him to close this bitch off so we can just enjoy this beautiful cafe space and get work done. This can easily be you. Just put the work in, hustle, grind. There's crazy fucking parts of this, of us having fun, but there's also a shit ton of sauce in there. Take a look, enjoy. What's the word? Cash Club members, potential future credit club members. I sound like this because I'm tired because I haven't slept in 3 days because we've been bouncing around Greece, but I'm out here. I was locked in this fucking cave in Santorini, Greece. See how far you can see down the horizon? We way out of the matrix. But I was locked in that cave, locking down on a plan to make Farley's plan worth it. He's insane. Bro has an insane story, and he's a hell of a grinder too. He's someone just like y'all who just wanted to grind, wanted to learn from somebody who's done probably the most grinding up to the $100,000 level out of anyone on the planet in different ways, and has mastered them all. So just first 100,000, and then next 100,000, and then next 100,000. Anyways, was locked in because he flew out here. He spent $1,300 to fly out here to Santorini, Greece. It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna have a fuck ton of fun, but we're also going to make sure bros locks in on social media. Like my social media course, I think I'm not even offering it publicly, but like for like private, like it's like 5 bands. And I'm not saying that to say like, oh, hit me up privately, like, oh yeah, I want them to hit me up privately. No, I don't have time, and I don't even fucking want to like actually do it. Like if you offer me 5, I still might turn it down, dead ass. But for a bro who was a credit cult, not just member, but like active person, for him who took that risk, I'll spend whatever amount of time. It's nothing to me. So y'all are gonna see a lot more of this in like what we get down to out here in Santorini, the second most famous, popular, expensive island on Greece. I just because I knew I wasn't gonna, have time to fucking actually get a good sleep in. I said, fuck it. Look at the fucking hills rolling over there. I don't know if y'all can see that. The hills literally rolling, dancing in the wind. Yeah, you're gonna see what we're up to. It's gonna be great, bro. This is what the credit code is, not just a series of information and steps you have to follow to get rich. I follow them. If you don't want to follow them, you don't deserve wealth. But it's a group of individuals ready to do whatever to help each other reach the top. And it's very obvious to me, if it's not obvious to Farley already, that the top is exactly where we're headed. See y'all soon. Nah, fuck a genuine interaction. We gotta film this for the camera. My boy Farley.
How you living, brother?
A fellow 6-figure earner before 21. Let's see if we can hit 7 figures before 25. Bro flew out to Greece to... Bro! You don't understand how happy this makes me, bro. I have close day one friends who wouldn't have taken a risk like this.
Hey,
we
gotta make things work. We gotta make things work. We gotta go chase a dream. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
It's necessary.
It has to. You gotta take risks to get higher returns, higher,
1,000%. And a money chasing individual, an individual who's familiar with wealth and is around individuals with wealth is going to admire that, like, so much more than even money, bro. You don't understand, bro. People have
right now? You're live right
now?
No,
I'm just filming this. I'm gonna do like a little vlog.
Nah,
after this conversation we just had, after we linked for the first time, bro, y'all would pay 10 bands to hear that conversation. We had to have the on camera moment, but the genuine conversation was insane, bro. A lot of money's about to be made.
A lot of money. You know what I'm saying? The amount of knowledge that this guy, that Jack dropping. Hold on, see? Amount of knowledge that Jack dropped to me right now, bro, is crazy.
Nah, bro.
Ain't no money that could pay for this shit. Ain't no money that could pay for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro's a young man with not just the Amex Gold, but the Amex Platinum.
Amex Gold.
And he didn't even hit the Navy Fed yet. He didn't even when he asked Navy Fed for 100 bands, they might just give it to him.
Shit. I don't know. I might just buy a jet with that Navy Fed.
Yeah. Out here, Greece ski. This is like not even the super duper beautiful part, but I'm fuck with it because it's low key. Nobody's out here. It's just rocks and waves on this motherfucking ATV. They wouldn't let us get a nice one because I didn't bring my US driver's license. Because why the fuck? Like I just brought passport. Like why would I bring driver license, right? But just sitting here thinking about how to help y'all come up. So me and Farley been talking hella. Farley and he can share like as much as he wants to or not share about his personal credit report, but let's say and I don't even think he like bought the credit code, I'm not sure, but niggas spent 2 bands to come out here and fuck with me. So bro has money, but he's the ideal credit code member in the sense that he's taking action on all of the sauce that I've given, a lot of it for free, a lot of even better shit in the credit code. But anyways, he has multiple Amexes, let's say the nice ones, not the little shitty ones. He has a couple other high limit cards and hasn't even hit Navy Federal yet. So when he goes to them, they're gonna give him at least 20 to 30 on a card, not even an auto loan. But he's like asking me about trade lines, like and it's like I'm anti-trade lines. I don't fucking believe in trade lines. There are a few select use cases where they're useful, but even then, it's gonna cost like 200 to 500 to 1,000 for the trade line, and for that amount, you could have got Boom Pay for like multiple months. If history was what you needed, if limits were what you needed, Navy is giving out fat limits, DCU is giving out fat limits. But anyways, I say all that to say, what I've realized is it's more about Look at this, by the way. I know the dude who's constructing that, or I don't know. I kind of know. I met him. We chatted, but like I don't know if she's chill. Like, we need a central fucking plan. Like, at the end of the day, I can tell Farley trade lines are like shitty, but someone's going to have to see it themselves and actually see it in action to actually believe. And that's why Cash Club is so important. I'm assuming this video is like inside Cash Club, and that's who you guys, that's who's seeing this video. There needs to be a central plan. Like, even I have boys who are hard grinders. My boy Shaq in London, my boy Max in London, hard grinders. And they're making money with crypto and shit. But it's like, I know we can make money together, but there has to be like a central plan, and then there has to be like active wins. There has to be win after win. Like, I can tell them, all right, let's do this, this, and this with TikTok Shop. But if we try it for 3 days and we don't get a big win right off the bat, like I got a big win right off the bat with content creating. That's why I went so hard with it and learned the skill of content creation. There needs to be a central plan, and there needs to be big wins so people believe, okay, we should do it this way. So yeah, that's what I see. That's what I've learned from this trip so far. I mean, and I was talking to her earlier, and it was like, I kind of realized, like, I'm dropping so much sauce, like, that you can't even, like, really use. Like if, imagine, like, Jeff Bezos, imagine you met, like, I'm not Jeff Bezos, obviously, but a nigga having a Bentley, before, a nigga having a Bentley at 23 years old, basically, before 24 years old, you know, I know a lot of shit. Less than 1% of people will ever have, a car like that, a 100-band car, so, like, and even my amount of sauce is way greater than my personal possessions. I'm saying all this to say, if you ask Jeff Bezos, who has way more sauce than me, but even somebody who has a lot of sauce, if you ask them, they could give you a whole 1 hour, 2 hour speech about everything to do step by step. But at the end of the day, it's a conversation. How can you remember? Could you recite the last YouTube video you watched word for word? No. So it's like, we're gonna have a conversation, but are you gonna remember all the details? No. And then if it's a YouTube video, you can rewatch it, but that's still not as strong as applying the information yourself. If it's a course, because you paid to watch it, you're more likely to watch it and pay attention to the information. But even then, it's not the most optimal way to, number one, give people information, and number two, show them the action path to take with that information. I think that is only doable through a community, a fucking army, right? What does the army do? It takes little boys who are fucking silly clowns, losers or whatever, and in 3 months, I think, of training camp, they are complete men, ready to kill, ready to fucking die for their country. They know how to use a gun and clean the gun and take the gun apart 10 different ways in less than 30 seconds. If you want that to be you with credit, join the fucking Cash Club. $44 a month is not shit, bro. It's fucking nothing. And I want you to win so bad, I will give you the 44 back as long as you make at least 1,000. No job shit, no illegal shit, strictly off hustle and finesse. So yeah, that's the only way to fucking do it. That's the only way to do it. You guys are gonna see Farley in Cash Club. I think he's gonna be a great addition. There's some methods he told me about. Like, that's why I'm not really like super. At first, when he flew out here, I'm thinking like maybe Bros is just like I don't know what his financial situation was. Like, maybe he spent his last fucking dollars on this trip, so I have to make sure he makes a shit ton of money. But some of the methods he's told me, nigga, I haven't even heard of before. So without credit at all, ever, he's gonna be able to make a few hundred bands in the next few months. So that's not even like, it's at this point, it's just about having a good trip and making sure, like, he wants to get into content, so I'll show him everything I know about that. And but yeah, so he's gonna be a great addition. People like that are in Cash Club it hasn't launched yet as I'm recording this, but I'm building a great initial team of people I know, and even more people are going to start coming out the woodworks and bringing what they have, and we're going to organize it so it's not niggas who didn't do any work at all asking niggas like me or niggas like Farley or niggas like my boy Justin, people who have success, quantifiable success, asking us bullshit questions like, how do I get into Navy Federal? I've said there's multiple different ways, but the method that I've said for free on RJacks.net still works to this day. So you're asking me a question that is literally worth $0. It could only maybe potentially make you money, and the 5 minutes I take to answer that question for you could be spent on answering a question that could help someone make $100,000. Somebody who has a $100,000 business idea and literally just needs funding and doesn't understand one specific little thing about Navy Federal, that 5 minutes, boom, now he's able to access 100,000 funding, and in a few months he's made a shit ton of money. So for me to spend 5 minutes on something you could find on YouTube for free, you've probably seen me already say for free in my videos. So it's not even that you have to look for it. You've probably already heard me say it. You just want me to repeat it? Bullshit. This is why we have to have a tiered system. If you haven't grinded hard enough, if you're gonna ask low-level questions, boring questions, basic questions, you're not gonna be allowed access to the higher levels. But I know that's not you. I know you're the type who's going to do all the research yourself. And when a dumb question, a basic question comes to your mind, you're gonna think of it, but you're gonna say, oh, I remember you already said that, so let me ask you this higher level question now. That's the type of shit that is gonna be, and it's gonna make us all rich as fuck. Not that that really matters, it doesn't make you happy, I can tell you from firsthand experience, but it does allow you to do shit like this. Go across the fucking world, have fire fucking experiences. So yeah. I like it, I love it, I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. Hey, 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 hey.